Picture George, 79, on his porch with Mary, his wife of 50 years, feeling their love had slipped into silence. One night, he held her hand, and her quiet tears said it all. Could something that simple rekindle love after 60? I'm with Golden Heart Advice, sharing 5 lessons from George that brought joy back to his marriage and can spark yours too. These tips are heartfelt, perfect for your golden years. Drop a moment that warmed your heart in the comments. Let's connect. And hit subscribe for more stories like this. Ready to rediscover love? Let's start with George's first secret. 1. The magic of small gestures. Sometimes the smallest acts mean the world. George learned this after decades with Mary, lost in the hum of grandkids and daily chores. One evening, watching Wheel of Fortune, he reached over and took her hand. Her eyes welled up, and in that quiet squeeze, they found closeness they'd missed for years. That's the magic of small gestures. A touch, a handhold, a pat on the back, a warm hug, gives your heart a heartwarming lift. It wraps you in comfort like a favorite quilt. For us over 60, these moments shine brighter than grand plans. They whisper, we're still here, together. George turned it into a ritual. Every night, as Vanna lit up the board, he'd hold Mary's hand. It wasn't just romance, it said, I'm by your side. This magic spreads beyond your partner too. Hug a grandchild a little tighter, or rest a hand on a friend's shoulder at your book club. These acts ripple, warming everyone you love. Don't need fancy dates, though who doesn't love flowers? Try something simple. Rest your hand on your partner's arm over coffee, or share a goodnight hug. These say, I see you, louder than words, keeping love's glow alive, no matter your age. What tiny moment, like a touch or a smile, has brought you closer to someone? Share it below to inspire us all. Gestures spark love, but here's what makes it glow. 2. Nurturing emotional closeness. Gestures light the spark, but listening weaves closeness that lasts. Early in retirement, George saw Mary grow quiet, her spark dimmed by routine. One day, she spoke of her rose garden, how she nudged blooms from stubborn soil. George didn't just nod, he asked, what's it like when a rose opens? Mary's face lit up, sharing tales of patience and wonder. Later he said, Mary, you make our home a paradise. Her smile was their first step back to joy after years of drift. Listening like that is pure gold for us over 60. With kids gone or routines shifting, it's a chance to rediscover each other. When your partner shares, don't leap to fix things. Ask, how's that feel for you? It shows their heart matters most. Small thanks build on this. It's easy to miss everyday gifts, your partner's morning coffee, their knack for making you laugh. George thanked Mary for her roses, and soon they were trading gratitude like tending a garden together. These habits anchor you through empty nests or tough days, creating a cozy haven for love. This closeness saved them later when Mary faced a health scare. George's listening, them tethered, proving love's strength. When did a quiet moment, like truly hearing someone, lift your heart? Tell us in the comments to spread that warmth. Listening lights the way, but what keeps love fresh? 3. Busting myths about closeness. Love myths can tangle us up, especially as we age. George fell for one. He thought closeness should spark on its own, like in old movies. But at 60 plus, life's full, spontaneity's tricky. Planning counts just as much. George tried surprising Mary with stargazing but forgot the blanket. She laughed, saying, let's plan it tomorrow. They did, curling up with stories and prayers under the stars. Those nights grew their deepest bond. Another myth? Closeness fades with time. Not true. It shifts, sure, but can deepen. George feared their best days were past until those starry moments showed love thrives in trust and quiet connection. For us over 60, it's giggling at jeopardy, holding hands in church, or sharing a tough day. It's emotional, spiritual, a bond stronger than youth. Try a cozy planned night, a movie, a prayer, to feel this yourself. No pressure, just presence. What love myth, like needing surprises, ever tripped you up? Share it below to clear the air. With myths gone, how do you spark joy daily? 4. Simple ways to rekindle joy. Love blooms in moments you choose together. George and Mary hit a rut. Life felt flat. So they started small. No phones at porch coffee. Just them, sipping, laughing over grandkids or old adventures. Those 20 minutes, even with doctor visits or stiff joints, became their joy, proof they were partners after 60. First tip, make distraction-free time. Breakfast, a Sunday drive, or a quiet sit after church, it's not what you do, it's being there. A smile, a shared silence, these keep adventure alive at any age. Second tip, try something fresh. George and Mary pulled out old family photos, restoring an album together. Sorting faded shots of weddings and picnics brought stories alive. One night, George spun Mary to an Elvis tune, chuckling at his clumsy steps. She hadn't laughed so hard in years. You could bake a new recipe, watch a classic film, or help at a town bake sale. These memories strengthen your love's roots. Curiosity fueled this too. George asked, "What's a dream you still hold?" Mary mentioned their anniversary letters, yearly notes of gratitude and hopes. Those words deepened every joy they shared. No big budget needed, just heart, a stroll, a prayer, a photo to frame. Any can spark joy. What moment would you share with your loved one? Maybe a laugh or a memory? Tell us below to brighten our day. Joy keeps you close, but what makes love last forever? 5. Growing closer for life. Love after 60 thrives on habits that hold you tight. George and Mary leaned on small rituals. Every Sunday, they'd make pancakes, coffee, chatter, a team effort. It wasn't grand, but it steadied them through life's ups and downs. Try a morning walk, a shared prayer, or watching the sunrise. These anchor you no matter what comes. Forgiveness strengthens that bond. Time piles up, and so can little hurts. George let go of petty frustrations, choosing Mary's warmth instead. Forgiving picks love over pride, building a connection nothing shakes. Their toughest test came with Mary's health scare, a long hospital stay. George stayed close, reading their anniversary letters, written yearly with gratitude and dreams. One letter recalled Mary's wish to volunteer at their church pantry. After she recovered, they joined in, pouring love into their community. Those letters and that purpose made their bond unbreakable, showing love's power to carry you through. Stay curious too. Asking what's in your heart kept George and Mary growing together. These habits, rituals, forgiveness, curiosity, craft companionship time can't touch. What tradition do you hold dear? A coffee ritual, a kind word? Share your love story below to warm our hearts. Now, George's final secret awaits. George's 5 lessons: gentle gestures, heartfelt listening, joyful moments, debunking myths, lifelong habits, prove love after 60 glows brighter with care. A handhold during Wheel of Fortune, a quiet thank you, a shared photo album. They change everything. Start small, watch love bloom. If this touched you, hit like, subscribe to Golden Heart Advice, and share with someone dear. Tell us a moment that sparked your love below. Let's build a community of stories. Take one step today, because your golden years are love's perfect time to shine.